A beard does not grow on just gurus, it grows on all men. Really, believe me, it is so. But they're all doing all kinds of funny things with it. You must ask them, why are they doing it? No body part has come without a purpose, isn't it? For everything, including the spleen, there is a purpose. So nature did not give you anything without a purpose. If you ask them, why are they removing it, they don't know. Because when the English came to India, every Indian man had a beard or at least a moustache. Today you go out on the Mumbai street, everybody is a muchmunda because they're trying to imitate the people who came and ruled them. Because those who rule you are a symbol of power. If you're in a certain level of sensitivity, then you would know what is the effect and the aspect of, everything in your body. You think this is fashion, but you must understand the only reason why you're cutting your hair into various shapes and forms is because there is no pain in it. So if there was no pain in your nose, in the name of fashion, you would have cut it into many shapes by now. Even though there's pain, people are poking it in 10 different places today. Suppose there was no pain in your whole body, you would have taken your intestines out and go like this on the street. Yes? Yes or no? Right now, most human beings are not conscious enough, their intelligence is not conscious enough even to preserve themselves if there was no pain. It's only pain which is keeping them in one piece. Otherwise, they will cut themselves into two pieces and carry one hand here and one hand there. They would do all kinds of crazy things. Only pain is saving them, not their intelligence. If your intelligence begins to function, if your sensitivity begins to function, then your concern will be about how you are within yourself and what you experience and how you can perceive more. Your concern will be not about how you look. So, the advantage about the looks is, for 10 years if I don't have a mirror, I still look the same. People who are removing all this, one day without a mirror they look different, isn't it? And whatever your fashion of the day, have you seen pictures of people 50 years ago, 100 years ago? Somebody cut their moustache like this, somebody did this. Today you look at it looks funny, okay? They look like caricatures. And today's fashions also will look like that after a period of time. But a full bearded man looks the same always. 1,000 years later, he still looks the same because that's the way nature intended. Nature did not intend anything without a purpose. You believe in geometry and design. So the design is like this. I don't want to change the design of the creator, I want to use it to the fullest benefit.
Always the yogis and the Swamijis means they'll have long hair and beard and… is there any rationale behind it or…
How old are you, ma?
I'm 42.
Okay. Even at this age, you did not realize this. It's not just yogis. Every man has a beard. It doesn't grow just on yogis, it grows on all men.
No.
And women also. In another 4 years, it'll be growing on you also to some extent. Yes?
No, but
I'll count. I'm just joking. Now, it grows in all men, but most of the men removed it. So you must ask them, not me. Why they removed it? See, I did not grow this, I just didn't do anything about it. Whichever way nature made me, I stayed that way. You did something else. Why did you do it? One thing is, you don't look at your life with your own intelligence, you just do what everybody else is doing. That's a big problem. Another thing is, you understand life only as suffering. Only that which hurts you will avoid. Anything that doesn't hurt, you will do it blatantly. Why you could go and uproot all the forests in the world? Why you could kill animals in thousands? Why you could harm other people? Because you don't feel the pain, isn't it? Yes? So why you removed your beard? Because you don't feel the pain. If you did not have pain in this body, I think we looked at this yesterday, you would have done so many things to the body. Only pain has preserved you. Nature did not give you anything which is not necessary for this body, isn't it? With some purpose it gave you. Anyway, why yogis did not cut their hair? See now all the brahmacharis, once a month, one day before Shivaratri, the 14th day of the month, they shave their heads every month. Because shaving your head moves your energy in that direction. You might have known some women who have never shaved their heads, suddenly they went to some temple or somewhere and shaved their head and they lost their mental balance. Have you heard such things? It has happened many times. This is simply because not that shaving your head will drive you crazy, it is just that if you have a small imbalance, you power it now. By shaving your head, you're moving your energies in that direction, now the imbalance gets more pronounced. It can happen very easily to a lot of people. So, why they're shaving their heads on a monthly basis, especially in a particular day, is on that day there is a certain help from nature. They're already doing sadhana to move their energies upward. Every little support they can use to move their energies upward, they're using. In a particular way, it is done. So till they reach a certain stage, they will go on shaving their head every month. But once they reach a certain stage, once your energies hit a certain peak, then the whole effort becomes how to contain it. Now, you don't cut your hair because even a small disturbance, you can feel it. You become sensitive to it because you've reached the peak. Now, even a small change, you can feel it so strongly. As you become more and more sensitive, every little thing you notice, isn't it? So, now you don't cut. It also preserves certain things within you. It helps. Generally, if you had real long hair, you would tie it and put it right up there so that it's like a stopper for you. If you already do not know this, 90% of the enlightened beings, their moment of enlightenment and moment of leaving the body is same. When they reach the peak, when they realize, they also leave. They don't retain the body. Only those people who have certain mastery over the life process, who know the tricks of the body, only such a person can retain the body. Otherwise, moment of enlightenment and moment of leaving the body is always same. When you retain the body, it's a everyday balancing act to keep the body going. So every possible means you use just to stabilize the body, because your energies have hit the peak. They don't want to stay in the physical case, they want to go. But you have some agenda to fulfill, so you want to stay in the body. So you do every possible thing. One of the thing is, don't disturb your hair and other things. Many people may be just doing it as a tradition or as a whatever. No, you don't try to grow one, you can't.
Grow beard, sir, because people will take us seriously.
I did not grow it, it grows.
I mean to say we never used to shave because whenever we went to a hero or a producer and narrated stories, we thought they will take us seriously, they will believe us. So I saw in one video where you are saying we should let it grow, it's natural and all that. Is this angle also involved in it or it's just that?
Well, nature did not give anything for you which is unnecessary. It's all part of the evolution. So some people have removed some hair, some people have sacrificed their brains, some people out of their love for somebody they've given away kidney. I thought I will be more useful to the world if I keep everything as it is.
You cut the nails kada? Avi kuda perinicharu.
No, that also would not have been necessary if we lived in the jungle. It would have been useful and it would have gone worn out by use. Today, because lifestyles have become such that you don't use your hands so much, so maybe you will have to cut it. I just rub it on the rock usually. Those of you who don't have nail cutters like me, you don't have to bite it, if you just sit somewhere and do this.